Football Manager 2023 Club Brugge player ratings, bruv. You get me? This is obviously a gem hunt. Shout out man like Josiah Dyer, my guy. You get me now? Nickname Blow. Blow's what, bruv? You get me? Big up all the Belgic band them, yeah. Honestly, it's love the club. And they are in the Champions League in game. Yeah, in game. Anyway, history. Top of the range, yeah. They won the league last season. Cool. Let's hope that they can do that again in real life. This is gonna be filled with gems from what I not even heard, but what I expect. I expect them to have a lot of gems. So let's see what the squad is saying. For the squad, we're going from Simon Mignolet all the way to Daniel Perez. Let's see what Club Brugge is saying. Alright, first one they've got is a 34-year-old man like Simon Mignolet, or Simone, you know, pronunciation thing. Obviously, man's got 70 reflexes, 15 agility, and 51 in once. Stat-wise, he is amazing. Man's a sweeper, keeper, defend. 11 first touch, 11 passing, but 14 composure. I would always give this guy goalkeeper defend title, you get me? But stat-wise, he's amazing. And yeah, he is signable stat-wise. Actually, no, I wouldn't say that he's 34. But in-game, he's 100% usable in this game. Man like Mignolet. Alright, next we've got a 20-year-old Sene Lamens, bro. Alright, man's got 30 reflexes, 30 agility, and 11 one-on-ones. He is 20. These men, I'll loan him out. I think man can't have a 20-year-old on the bench unless I've got absolutely no one else. So if there's another goalkeeper, I'll loan him out. 100%. Man like Sen Lems, bruv. Lamen. Yep, that's the last goalkeeper. Man's gonna have to use him still. Back up side, man. It's cool, he's only 20. Alright, next we've got man like Abaka Silla, bruv. Alright, cool. Man's 19. Alright, anyway, 16 bravery and 18 aggression. He's just on pure violence, bro. You get me? 13 tackling in there. Definitely a no-nonsense because playing football is a myth right now for this guy. As in right now. Potentially he could in the future, but right now it's a myth. And physically, he's really good, averaging everything 14 and above. So yeah, stick him, no-nonsense. Depending on the centre-back situation, I'll have him on the bench, though. Alright, next we've got a 29-year-old Brandon Meshele, bruv. Alright, so man's a central defender with 9 technique, 10 vision, and 10 passing, yeah? And then he's got 14 tackling, 14 positioning there as well. Yeah, and he's 20. Nah, that's that. I tried to convince myself, for his age anyway, I don't think this guy's the greatest. And then he's got 12 strength, he's just getting embarrassed, bro. Yeah, man, I wouldn't really use this guy, not really. But if it's for a Club Brugge thing, then maybe. But not signing him at all, man. Let's be honest, man's got 12 strength, bruv. 12. Alright, next we've got a 31-year-old Dedrick Boyata, bruv. Alright, so man, bruv, another no-nonsense, yeah. This time, 11 technique, 10 vision, and 12 passing. To be fair, you could use it as a central defender in terms of pivot. However, look at the mentals and composure there. It's 10. Decision's 10, and then the concentration's really good. But still, man, I'm already. Listen, I'm not doing that, bruv. Let's be real. But no nonsense, yeah. Man's got 16 tackling at least, yeah. 16 strength, 16 jump reach, 16 heading. It only makes sense. I'll be honest. He's actually not that bad for the role he claims to be, innit? So if he's a no nonsense, I appreciate it still. Alright, next we've got a 34-year-old Dennis Odoi, bruv. Man's a wing back on defend with 13 technique, 11 vision, and 13 passing. 13 pace, 13 agility, 13 acceleration. No composure in there with 11 at that age. Disgusting. But yeah, he's a little squad player. Another man that's not a really specialist at anything. Man's just a utility man, innit? Simple. Versatility, decent off the bench. Potentially start him in certain games. He's alright. Man like Odoi, bruv. You get me? Man like Eda Balanta is next. He is truly banter. Stat-wise, it is. Like, really and truly, this is pure banter, bro. Man's a ball-winning midfielder, bro. How can I take man serious as a footballer? I can't do it, bruv. And he's got 13 technique, 10 vision, 12 passing for that role. That's not that bad, I'll be honest. Under pressure, man's got 9 concentration, 14 composure, to be fair. It's amazing for what I was expecting. To be honest, I'm not even going to chat rubbish here, yeah? He's not as bad as to what I was expecting for that dusty role, and only that dusty role, bro. That's the only role man will accept this guy in. You get me? Man like banter. Alright, next we've got a 29-year-old Clinton Mata, bruv. Alright, man's got 12 technique, 10 vision, 13 passing. He's a wing back on defend. That's not too bad. 12 dribbling, 12 crossing, 4 wing back defense. Not too bad. 11 composure, needs work. And he's got 13 tackling. I need that to be better. But he's got 14 off the ball and 14 positioning, which is really good. So yeah, usable. Simple as, not signable, but definitely usable still. Man like Clinton Mata, he's decent. Alright, next we've got a 21-year-old Owen Otasoe, bruv. Alright, man's a ball-winning midfielder. Alright, cool. 13 tackling and he's 21. And then 11 positioning, it's not that great, let's be honest. That needs to improve no concentration. He doesn't know where he is. Man's playing football with a blindfold on, you get me? 10 vision and that. And then physically he's amazing because the guy's 6'3" with 15 strength, 15 pace, 15 acceleration in there, 17 jumper reach in there. He's just a mad athlete with limited technical ability, and for what I need, not the best positioning wise. He can improve stat wise anyway, so yeah. Loan, first team loan needed. Alright, next we got 27-year-old Edward Sobol, bruv. Sobol, 11 technique, 12 vision, 11 passing. It's nasty, let's be honest. 13 tackling and 13 off the ball, 12 positioning, that's okay. He's a fringe player, I can see that still, I can definitely see that. But man making fullback support over everything, because man sees the crossing is 13, dribbling 11. Man will just play to the guy's strengths, innit? You get me? Man like Edward Sobol, man has to make him a little fullback on support on fringe, yeah, 100%. Next, you got man like Ruud Vormer. Man like Ruud, bruv. Yeah, it is rude that you're a ball in the midfielder that has 11 tackling. That's rude. That's very disrespectful to the role. And I think that's a dusty role, but you're disrespecting the dusty role by doing that. But you know what? He's a leader. Yeah, he's a leader. He leads by example. Let's see how. 13 technique, 15 vision and 13 passing. For a 34-year-old, it's still dusty, but it's all right. I'll be honest. No legs at all. But 11 positioning, but 15 off the ball. That doesn't even make any sense. What are you, man? Like Ruud Vormer, I'm looking at his stats. What is he, bruv? Is he just a guy that shouts very loudly to get man going? Is that all he is, bruv? Is he just a guy that you make the captain because he's got 20 leadership? But in terms of football, it's very bang average, bro. But you know what, little ball retention thing, I can see it now actually. 14 composure, 14 decisions, I'm seeing it now still. 9 determination, and then the pivot makes sense. Yeah, little ball retention, passion merchant kind of guy. Jordan Henderson, that's Henderson right there. All right, next we got man like MICZTWITCH. Man like Ritz crackers, yeah. If you might know about the Ritz crackers, man had them all the times, all those struggle times that was all man had to eat, bro. I'm looking at the stats, yeah. He's 28. The guy, you know what, 14 technique, 14 vision, 14 passing, that's decent, you get me? 14 first touch, decent. The composure, disgusting, as in dusty. And then decisions is 14, so he's got a bit about him, but he's 28, so man's already reached his peak, innit? So this is the best you're ever going to get, really and truly. So little ball retention guy on the bench, man like Ritz crackers. It makes sense, but definitely I would make that a bench man still, me personally, innit? Yeah, ball retention, yeah. Alright, next we've got man like Raphael Onyedika. Hey, bro, some of the names they've got me. They got me questioning a lot, bro. But you know what? Man can't control the name, innit? You get me? Man can't control the name, bro. But from a footballing perspective, a commentator has to always read that out, bro. Imagine if this guy's about to score, he's gonna start screaming on your dick. Hey, bro, this is not good. But hey, listen, I love all my Nigerians, yeah. All my Africans. I'm African myself. I'm just saying, it's funny, and it's a funny name, yeah. It's just a funny name. Okay, but nah, as a boy in the midfielder, it's dusty. But you know what? 11 first touch. Don't even get me started. If I start reading out my other 11s that I can see here, bro, man's 21. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's 21. In terms of his development, for what I can see, yeah. For what I can see, I would have to double intensity the mentals, but he's got good decisions right now, innit? I think the first touch and dribbling is already a L. So in terms of his, you know what, yeah, ball in the field on the fen, 100 million %. I'm not gonna lie, that's what it's gonna have to be, because he's decent physically, he's got decent positioning's okay, but the tackling's there as well, and he's not that good on the ball. You know what, the dribbling in the first touch is bad, but his actual passing ability is not that bad. So man, make it ball in the midfielder on support now. I ain't gonna lie, back to where it was. Man, on your dick. Alright, next we've got 29-year-old Hans Vanaken, bruv. Alright, so man's got 9 pace, 9 acceleration, 30 technique, 17 vision and 15 passing. That's really good, yeah. 16 composure, 16 decisions is amazing, with 16 off the ball. That is amazing. I ain't gonna lie, he's a shadow striker for me. You already know what it is, bruv. Obviously, if you did want to make him an advanced playmaker in that, you can, obviously. But I'm just saying, me in terms of preference, like, man, make this guy a little shadow striker. He's got, bruv, the reason why I'm doing it is because his off the ball's nuts, firstly, but man's got that height in it. So running in late into the box, man can score a couple headers in there, 14 jump reach, 15 headers, and it works, man. Yeah, man, like Hans Vanaken, he's wavy still. Alright, next we've got 18-year-old Cisse Sandra, bruv. Alright, bruv. 10 passing, 10 dribbling. Alright, no, he's a Mazzella, cool, fair enough. A couple of 10s in there. Yeah, you know what? The 10s, because he's 18, fair enough, man. The only thing he needs to work on really is that composure. That's 8. The balance, I don't really care about. But yeah, man's got very good off the ball, good first touch. 12 technique, 11 vision, 10 passing. For a midfielder, that is really bad. I'll be honest. But yeah, he's a little development man. Yeah, man, first team loan is what it's looking like still, 100%. Alright, next we've got a 28-year-old Kasper Nielsen, bro. Man like Nielsen, 13 technique, 15 vision and 15 passing, 13 dribbling, 14 flair. And then the 13 composure, 12 decisions. He's average, let's be honest, he's average. But big up all the Danish man every time. And yeah, 14 first touch is good as well. He's alright, but nothing really too special. As a little Mazzella, it kind of makes sense because he's a decent dribbler. Decent ball retention and in terms of execution of passes, he's decent at that as well. Yeah, man, he's not a bad player still. Just keep him on the ball though, because off the ball, 11 strength, no movement in terms of pace, and really bad positioning. Yeah, he's definitely an on the ball kind of guy. Yeah. All right, next we've got a 22-year-old Kamal Soa. All right, 11 technique, 12 vision, 10 passing, man's an inverted winger on support. How? Man's got 9 decisions, 12 dribbling and 15 flair, but I don't really care because man can't even pass to the guy that's standing right there. It's nasty, I'll be honest. But 16 acceleration with the 14 pace in there is good, bruv. I'll give it to him. He's got good pace in there, but he's bruv, similar, you know, cut inside and just... I can't even do the cut inside and just shoot thing because 12 finishing isn't enough, 10 long shots isn't enough. Playing with his head up, can't do it, 9 decisions and then 10 passing. Yeah, man, send him out alone. I'll probably release him. I ain't gonna lie. If by 23 you've got the same 9 decisions, bye. Alright, next we've got man like Tajon Buchanan. Bruv, cool. 11 technique, 11 vision, and 11 passing is dusty. He's 23 as well, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. At least he's fast, but that just makes it even quicker for me to release him. Because right now, I ain't gonna lie, stat-wise, there's nothing there. Let's be honest, man. I'll be real with you right now. There ain't nothing there, man. Alright, next we've got a 22-year-old Andreas Skov Olsen. You get me? Big up all the Danish man, them. Again, trust me, listen. He's doing it for you, man. Still a bit of that versatility, but in the final third, you get me? He's got that still. Listen, 13 dribbling, 14 flair makes sense. Well, it's decent for his age. The dribbling can definitely improve, yeah. In terms of playing with his head up, he's got 13 composure, 12 decisions. That's not too great, but it can improve as well. And then 15 technique, 13 vision and 13 passing. As a passer, he's alright. Good crosser, very good crosser, 14 crossing. But I think, me personally, based on these stats, yeah, based on the fact that man's got, I know the agility is dusty. I know it is, yeah. I'll be the first to admit it's 11 that's dusty. He needs to improve that. But that's because he's 6'2". But listen, because he's fast and his dribbling is not really that great, man just cuts inside and bangs it for me. I ain't gonna lie, man, I'll make him inverted winger on attack or inside forward on attack. Just shoots, because 14 finishing, man's even tempted to say if your striker situation's dead, he's playing up front because man's 6'2", he can shoot, innit? You get me? Alright, next we got my guy. This is the funniest guy in Football Manager, and he's doing it all indirectly without even realising. The reason why I say it is because the picture that they gave him makes him look like he smokes weed. He looks like he's high. I ain't even lying, bro. Am I lying? Like, if you know people that do it, yeah, you know them eyes. Man looks high, bro. Let's be real. Let's be honest, bro. But 15 dribbling, 14 crossing, yeah. Can't take it away from him. Technically, he's an amazing footballer, innit? Technically, I'll sign him, and I think he's the gem of today's video. Bond, I know he is. He's the gem of today's video. Like 15 dribbling, 16 flair, amazing. He's not blisteringly fast, but man can still get away from someone with 13 pace sometimes. But the dribbling and flair makes me feel comfortable enough to know that he'll protect the ball well, and then man can execute a pass very well as well. And then yeah, shooting wise, he's good for finishing, 12 long shots, and he's a good crosser, and he's quite versatile. Can play an either wing. Yeah, man, he's a signable player for me. Man like Noah Lang, you get me? He looks like he's been smoking a couple zoots, but I don't really mind. As long as you can get the job done, it don't really matter, bro. Alright, next we've got man like Ferran Jutkla. Alright, we've met him on left wing. Burn that, striker. You get me? Burn that, man's a striker. Anyway, 30 10 vision, 13 passing. It's alright. For a pressing 4-4 striker, that's decent. Yeah, I can already see, yeah, he's 5'9". He's a little bit of a small man. He's not really that physical, but I'll tell you, advance forward. The reason why I say that is because man's got amazing off the ball with 16, and then the finishing, yeah, 15 finishing. In front of goal, he's a menace, innit? In the air, somehow, he's still quite menacing. I mean, for a striker, that's 5'9", 12 headers, not that bad, is it? 12 long shots as well. You get a good first touch in there as well. Very, very hard worker. As a pressing forward, it makes sense as well, I'll be honest. So yeah, man like Ferran Jutgla, he's a little, I would say gem, but I don't know if you lot would agree with me. I ain't gonna lie to you, but yeah, no, he's a good player still. Man like Ferran, he's a good player, man. Alright, you got man like Sale, Larin. He's got 11 decisions. I don't care about him anyway. Stats wise. Anyway, 11 technique, 7 vision, 10 passing. There's no point. Playing with his head up just doesn't exist. Playing actual football doesn't exist, but he can shoot and he can head the ball though. So if you're looking for a backup striker, if that's what rocks your boat, go ahead. Would I use him personally? Not really. I'm trying to think of anything he can do exceptionally well for me to keep him. For me to not release him, show me something you can do. He's brave. World class, bro. Alright, next we've got man like Lennart Mertens, bruv. Alright, 29, forget it, bruv. You get me? 13 finishing, I appreciate that. 14 heading, I appreciate that. 16 jump reach, I appreciate that. And 14 off the ball, I appreciate that. Mixed with the 14 decisions, little poacher, I appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie, but it's just the quality overall of this player is not really that great. So Mal probably, in fact, when the game says he's a B team regular, that probably shows you the levels of a 29-year-old B team regular, bro. Good luck. Alright, next one that we've got is man like Roman Yaramchuk, bro. Alright. Complete forward most likely. I can already see he can do quite a lot, and he's got very good composure. 16, that's his best stat on the whole card, yeah. And then 15 technique, 14 vision, 13 passing for a striker, definitely complete forward. 13 dribbling, but 8 flair, still decent enough. 13 finishing, yeah, man, complete forward, 100%. Yeah, 6'3" as well. He could just do a little bit of everything in it. So yeah, man, just put him complete forward on support. Simple. And lastly, we've got a 20-year-old Daniel Perez, bruv. Alright, so man's got 14 finishing for a 20-year-old, very good. 16 determination for a 20-year-old, very good as well. Physically, not really that. Actually, no, 13 pace isn't that bad. 13 strength isn't that bad. The guy's 6'3", and he's got 15 jump reach, 13 heading. Yeah, man. So we've made him on target forward on support right now. If it's a target forward, I'm gonna make him on attack because he can't really pass right now. Not really pass right now, but in the future maybe. And yeah, it's either target forward on attack for me or poacher for me. That's right now. And yeah, he's got a lot of potential in my opinion. And that's if you're playing week in, week out. Something that I don't think you would do right now. But depending on the team that you're at, yeah, he's not that bad. Let's be honest. He's only 20 in it, so he can definitely develop. Man like Daniel Perez, let's just check where they signed him from. Nope, he's been there for quite a bit still. Yeah, man, little one for the future. And this is how I'm lining up Club Brugge, bruv. You get me? Shout out Josiah Dyer. That one, I ain't gonna lie. Obviously, in this league, they're gonna win it. Obviously, I'm not expecting the quality of this league. No disrespect to the Belgic league, to be of that level, innit? But yeah, they've got some good players in there. For example, Minilengo, very good. Man like Sobo for a little fullback on support. He's decent. You get me? Mechele, central defender. He's just all right. I ain't gonna lie. 29. Come on, man. No nonsense on centre back. Man like Dedrick Boyata. Little, just anyone that comes, just drop kick them in it. Both feet. And then Clinton Mata, fullback on attack. I chose fullback into the wing back, me personally. And then Vorma, deep flying playmaker on defend. That's what I've had to choose. I know, right? I chose that. He's 34. I chose it, man. I chose it still. I let him run with it still. And then Ritz, little advanced playmaker on support. Man needs to both work on their composure. And then inside forward on attack, I've gone with man like Noah Lang. He's wavy, yeah? He's a signable gem. Inside forward on support, Andreas Skov Olsen. So out wide, they've got signable gems, 100%. And then Vanakan, shadow striker. Them men are banging fireworks, bruv. Bruv, you could probably hear that. Anyway, yeah, he's a little shadow striker because of the, what's it called, off the ball movement. He's got a lot of movement in there, get a lot of assist in that. And then, yeah, the striker I've got, the role is support. The reason why is because we've got 2 men, I think, on attack. So yeah, that's enough. We'll balance it out, and we've got complete forward Yaramchuk. Yep, man like Club Brugge. And that is the Club Brugge player ratings, bruv. Yeah, so that team, you'll get a lot of good regions, obviously. Sign some good young players from that league or from other leagues and just develop them. You'll obviously be winning that league. I expect you to. You get me? I expect you to be winning that league. A push for a couple years when you absolutely dominate the Jupiler Pro League, yeah, or Jupiler. Man, that's to move to the European stage and start dominating Champions League as well, man. It'll take years though, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, if you like that video, subscribe to Cause You Not Expect Me, and I'll see you in the next episode, bruv. Bye.